body not be interfered by any other person. So it is your right. It is your right. It is your right not to have your body interfered by, or we say with, by others. Okay, so now we are saying that the point 3 is saying, when we talk about body integrity, your body, sorry, I have forgotten the body here. To have your body interfered with by others. Because you know, your body, it is your property. No one can come to touching your body in the way that you do not want. So when we are talking about body integrity, we are looking at all these 3 points. So all these 3 points that we have here, we have one, it is your right. So as a pupil, know that body integrity, it is your right to feel physically safe and to move freely from one place to another. Then number 2, we are saying that it is to be secure against violence, safe from assault, including sexual assault. So you need to be secure. You need to feel free as you are moving. Then number 2, the last point that we are having here in our definition, we are saying that it is your right. It is your right not to have your body, being interfered with by others. As I said already, that your body, it is your property. As your body is your property, you do not need anyone else. Now, in Zambia, they have introduced a number of legal policy reforms to promote gender equality. So with me here, I have our constitution, the Zambian constitution. In this Zambian constitution, when you go to part 3, Article 11, I'll open part 3 here. Okay, household and families must, number one, or point one, what should household, or how can household and the families provide or promote for privacy and bodily integrity? We are saying that one, allow the same school opportunity. Okay, opportunities for boys and girls. So at the household level, we are saying that the family must allow the same school opportunities for boys and girls. So the same school opportunity, what do we mean when we say the same school opportunity? If the boy child, you are taking this boy child to school, also they take also the girl child to school, so that also the girl child can learn. That is why we are saying, when we say that at the household, because as I already explained when we started that, you find that in some families they would prefer to take the boy child to school, and then they would tell the girl child to remain at home. So point number three and number two, we are saying that teach children to respect. Okay, to respect themselves. To respect themselves and the others. Okay? So, at the household level, we are saying that you teach children to respect themselves and others. Because when you have taught a child to respect himself or herself, this is a child who grow up with respect, to know the importance of respect. Because we have some children whereby they do not even know how to respect themselves. Now, if they cannot manage to respect themselves, how can they respect others? So, at the household, we are saying that we need to teach children to respect themselves. I'm talking to you, a girl. I'm talking to you, my pupil, my Elena, who is listening to me right this moment, who is able to watch and hear this. We are saying that respect yourself. You need to start by respecting yourself. When you respect yourself, and then from there you can also respect free. Okay? Teach children that and okay, by others. Okay, so teach children that their bodies are their own properties and must not be abused by others. As Elena, know that body of yours, it is your own property. As it says, it is your own property, so it is you to take care of it. Therefore, do not allow any, do you hear me? Do not allow any child, any person, even at your age mate, do not allow them to touch you in the way you don't want. Because that body, it is your body. So if you have a person in the house who is touching you in the way you don't want, easily report that person. I know sometimes they can tell you that don't tell, because if you tell, you'll see I'll kill you. I'm telling you today, they are just lying. They are just putting fear in you. But what can you do? Help yourself. We go on. We are saying that at the household level, also we need to provide a separate, separate sleeping or sleeping arrangement or sleeping rooms, private. So in this way where we are living, find that you are in the house, you know, you are many and in the 2 rooms. Yeah, you know, that's why we are saying that arrangement. We can even, you can even us on the middle, the others on the other side. That way we are promoting privacy and sitting up here. I believe you are taking notes of this. Okay. So the other one message, when they use it. Okay, so when the children, they should know that when they are using the toilets, they should lock the toilets or the bathroom. The children, they should lock the bathrooms when they are using it. Okay, now copy family and family can provide for bodily and equality for boys and girls. Well, that's just 2 questions. Number 2 ways in which authority and families can provide for body integrity and equality for boys and girls. Bless you.
What could be the causes of division between people? What could be the causes of division?
Good, Mr. Saba.
Sure.
Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to GMF e-learning. My name is Mr. Chaba. Okay, and under that we're going to look at punctuation marks. I'm going to define what punctuation marks are. Okay, so punctuation marks are and okay, I'm going to look at a period, commas, and okay, so a period is like a point. Okay, another word for a period is what? Okay, you put a period sentence on how a period should be used. Sentence more meaningful or more clear. Okay, so we have to know the type of question. An asking sentence, what is it supposed to end with at the end? So with a period, we'll look at a few. I'll write the example, for example, Chanda. That sentence, because this. Okay, you put a number one and say, do you like football? Okay, I'll put this in inverted commas, question mark. Do you like, and I close them. Okay, then example number two. Example number two is it still raining? Okay, is it still raining? Okay, so this was saying that you can put a comma after yes, and you can also put a comma after no. Okay, we move on. Also, we're still talking about a comma. So a comma also can be put, I hope people have finished copying there. Okay. A comma also, the name of the person you are speaking to. Okay. A comma can also be put before or after the name of a person you are speaking to. For example, okay, so use a comma before or hello, comma, Mr. Banda. Okay, full stop, comma, Mr. Banda. Okay, then we'll look at Chanda, comma. Okay, can I borrow please? Okay, so I've used the comma before the name, and we said that you can. Okay, so a comma also are used before the word please, are used before thank you. Okay, a comma commas are used before please and thank you. Okay, so we're going to look at maybe a few examples there on how we can use a comma before please and thank you. Okay, so a sentence: would you pass me that please? Please, since we said that, look at another example. We're going to look at another example. Say, I've had enough to eat, comma, thank you. Okay, I have had enough to eat, comma, thank you. Okay, since we said that we can also use a comma before the word thank you. So if you between the parts of a place a comma, and also we're going to look at a question mark. Okay, so I'm going to rub here. Okay, we're going to look at a question mark. Now, when is a question mark used? That's how a question mark looks like that. So write a question mark. Okay, write a question mark. Write a question mark at the end of a question, Okay, so you write a question mark at the end of a question instead of using. So because I've observed this, find that punctuation, a lot of people have difficulties, especially when they're writing their exercise or when they're writing their work. Every time when you're writing your work should be correctly punctuated. Even big people, you find that they even fail to punctuate sentences. Okay, so this subject is this topic is very important, that you learn how to punctuate your work. Okay, so we're going to look at, can you hear me, children? So this is a question, so I'll put a question mark. Who is that of the sentence? Okay, so we're going to move on. Since I said that there are a lot of punctuation marks, exclamation points. Okay, we're going to look at exclamation point. Okay, so when do we use an exclamation point? So we use an exclamation point at the end of a sentence that shows a strong feeling, such as a surprise or fear. Okay, an exclamation point is used instead of a period. Okay, so I'll just write a definition on how to use that. So we use a at the end of sentence, at the end of a sentence that shows a strong feeling. Okay, that shows a strong feeling, such as same. What a silly. So I'll put a exclamation point at the end of. Then we'll look at an example, another example. 2. They say you are completely wrong. Okay, you are completely wrong. Okay, because that one is also showing us a strong, shows us that someone is in fear. We'll say, for example, we'll say help. Okay, we'll put the exclamation point there. Help a monster. Help a monster. Okay, help a monster. Okay, because that sentence is showing that somebody is in fear, so we'll put an exclamation point after the word help. Okay, then we'll move on, since we're looking at exclamation point. So an exclamation point also are usually used after an interjection. Okay, so people often use just 1 or 2 words to express an example. Okay, or hooray, injections, or well done. Okay, these are examples of interjection. So after what we've gone through, we said, I'll just summarize. We said a punctuation mark. These are signs such as a period, a comma, a question mark, exclamation, punctuation mark. They are used in a sentence to make it more clear. Okay, to make the meaning more clear. So we looked at the period. We said the period is put at the end of a sentence. And we looked at a comma. A comma is put between items in a list. And also a comma also can be put after the word before or after, before, be used between the parts of a place name. And we looked at the question mark. We said the question mark, write a question mark at the end of a question instead of a period. Okay, and the telling sentence always ends with a period or a full stop. And we looked at the exclamation point. So we said an exclamation point is used. Okay, so an exclamation point is surprise or fear. So we said examples. Okay, so we're going just one more on how to use strong orders. You can also exclamation strong on Monday. We're going to go through it. Then we're going to look at some more for watching this lesson. So remember to keep the 5 golden rule of COVID.